Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Ashley. I'm a makeup enthusiast, not a makeup artist. I upload 3 videos a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so I'd love if you hit that little subscribe button and the bell notification so that you can be notified when I upload. I'm whispering a little bit because my children are sleeping right next to me. That should be the theme of my video. My children are sleeping next to me. Anyways, if you hear traffic, I'm sorry, and I think that's all. So let's hop into today's video. I have been withstanding, and I have not watched anybody's review on this freaking foundation, tinted sunscreen, whatever. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. It's like a tinted moisturizer. It is the most awaited for product of 2022. Its claims are undetectable coverage, improves the look of skin with each wear, boosts hydration by 166%, skin looks plumper, smoother by up to 181%, skin tone looks more even by 210%. Over 90% of users agreed. Minimizes the appearance of pores, reduces the appearance of pigmentation and dark spots. Skin appears instantly brighter. Those are a lot of claims, Charlotte. Those are a lot of claims. So this retails for $44 or $44 US. It comes in 30 shades. It's pretty decent. I got mine in the shade 5 neutral. I should have went up to 6 neutral, but the reason I didn't is because the model looked like she was way deeper than my skin. So I went with 5 neutral, but I feel like this possibly might be too light. However, whatever. This is made in Italy. It is has a pump on it, and I like this because it's good to throw across the room. It's good for travel. I'm going to prime my face with a primer that I always use. I'm going in with my Farsali Liquid Glass. If at any point during this video I get quiet or look off to the side, it is because a tiny human is awakening. I'm so sad that Farsali is no longer a brand. I love their primer, and I don't want to use it all because I love it. And I'm like halfway through the bottle, but I'm like, you can't just keep it. Things do go bad. I'm also gonna just make this a full-on Charlotte Tilbury video. The only thing I don't have from her is concealer. So I'm gonna do 2 pumps. However, I feel like the pumps don't come out the same. Like the first pump was a full pump, and the second pump was like half a pump. It is more of a runny consistency. I have not had the best of luck with Charlotte Tilbury's foundations. I've tried a couple of her foundations and I felt like they either were too dry for my skin, or they looked funny on my skin, or they were too full coverage for me. So but this is a definitely up my alley kind of product. I like a sheer coverage product. I'm not super into shellacking my face. Sometimes I'm into shellacking my face, but 9 times out of 10 I like my skin to show through. I know everybody and their mother has probably already reviewed this. And because of where I live, the mail takes 500 years to get to you. So I did one more pump. And I'm just gonna add the lightest amount around. The shade is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I did 2.5 pumps and I still have quite a bit left. I don't have that much to cover. I do feel like my skin looks dewy, plump, radiant. Those claims I would have to agree with. I did apply a little bit under my eyes just for shirts and giggles, but I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer. The appearance of pores. I would have to say it kind of does. I don't have the biggest pores. I already have like kind of on the smaller side pores, but the pores that I do have are looking minimized. You can still see my freckles, and I did do 2.5 pumps. My skin is looking very radiant. I'm liking it. Okay, so I went ahead and I restocked on my Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. I couldn't remember if I got this shade or if I got the other shade. Oh, by the way, this is a 12-month shelf life. Yeah, and it's 1 fluid ounce. I didn't even say that. Anyways, I restocked on the contour wand. I couldn't remember if I got the medium to deep or the light to medium, but this time I picked up the medium to deep. I feel like I had the light to medium. It's okay. Did you fart in here, Kyle? What? sure I got the medium, light to medium last time, but I don't mind the medium to deep. I'm not gonna stick this. I'm drinking matcha tea again. I'm drinking a matcha latte again. This went viral on TikTok and I could not find it. It is the Glowgasm Beauty Wand. And for the longest time I wanted it. This is in Peachgasm. I think it's like Pinkgasm went viral. And I didn't really like the pink, and then she had the peach and I kind of liked it, but at the time I wasn't into creams as much as I am now. So when I seen it on her website, I was like, add to cart. I need this blusher. And we're gonna load it up. And I'm also gonna make this my cream highlighter today. It is such a subtle highlight blush topper, but in the most pretty way. I don't know. This does feel like it has a set down, by the way. For a tinted, is this a tinted? Is this a foundation or is this supposed to be a tint? I think it's a tint. It doesn't technically specify. So for a lighter tinted foundation kind of thing, it does have product. It does have a pretty decent dry down. I'm touching my face and a little is coming up, but not very much. So I think you could kind of get away with not powdering because it's not seeming to peel up in a weird way. I'm going to set my face with the Charlotte Tilbury. I'm loving the way my skin is looking. We're looking definitely like my skin, but 1,500 times better. And the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Powder, chef's kiss. Okay, I'm going to go in with the Nudegasm face palette, and I'm just going to do the rest of my face. I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Celestial Pearl palette. Walk of Shame. This is just a mini one. I just felt like this kind of went with the look. I don't have a Charlotte Tilbury liner. I'm gonna go in with my Myra liner in peach. So I'm gonna pop off, do my brows, nurse, and I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. And I have some thoughts. So, first impressions. Now, remember, I will come back and update you on all new products that I've tested out once I've tested them further and I have a better grip on how I feel about them. Okay, that's enough. But as of right now, I really like the finish of this. I do have a ton of glowy products on my face. Charlotte is known for a ton of glow. I also have her brow cheat in my brows with a little bit of the Kosas Air Brow. Where did I put my brow pencil? Did you steal that? It doesn't matter. Okay, but I do have some thoughts. So if you are oily, I would probably use a more mattifying primer, as well as make sure that you set your T-zone, because I'm not dewy. I'm leaning on the drier side, and I have a nice little luminosity to meet. This is all the Charlotte product. I did not add any glitter glimmer to the top. The cheeks are the Glow Gasm Pink Gasm, as well as the new Gasm palette. So I do have some like highlighty-esque products on my cheeks. But as for like right through here, and around my mouth, I do not have any glow. But I do have a healthy look. This definitely looks very face skin-like. It looks like my skin, but better. Some of the pigmentation, my freckles are showing, but I could, if I wanted to, build this up to get a little bit more coverage. Cover your mouth, drama. This reminds me a lot, the Charlotte reminds me a lot of the NYX Bare With Me, in the sense of the way that it looks on the skin. Now, the Bare With Me is discontinued. Oh, you want some peas? Okay, go show Zia. So the NYX Bare With Me is a thicker formulation, whereas I feel like this is a more runny formulation. But on the skin, these look very similar. I feel like on the skin, these look very similar. I do feel like I had to build the Charlotte up a little bit, versus like this is a thicker formulation, so a little bit goes a long way. But I feel like the Charlotte was easier to work with. But once it's on the skin, it's set down, you have it how you want it. It reminds me of that product, of the NYX Bare With Me. I wouldn't say they're dupes, but I would say that they are very similar. So if you tried the NYX Bare With Me, I think that you will like the Charlotte. I do feel like this one's a little bit more matte than this one though, but it could just be me being crazy. Who knows? For $44, I do feel like it holds up on the minimizing of the appearance of pores, reduces the appearance of pigmentation and dark spots, because like I said, I do have some pigmentation right here from hormonal acne, and it's covering her pretty nicely. My skin did appear instantly brighter, but I feel like that's also because it has so much luminosity to the product that it kind of reflects and causes your skin to look more radiant. This isn't heavy by any means. I don't feel like it ever truly like sat down. I did have the powder, and there's still like a slight tack to my face, but when I touch it, it's not picking up anything. drink some water every time I say I did throw in some lashes. I don't know if Charlotte has her own like lashes, like falsies, but I threw on the House of Lashes and Patrick Ta. It's a look. Because it's a look. I can't stop looking at myself. I don't normally... I don't know. Something about this just looks like my skin, but like way better. I'm having a really good makeup day. And I can't tell if it's the foundation or not. Also, all my postpartum hair is starting to come back in. Side note. I don't feel like it's gripping to any of the texture that I have. It's not sinking into my smile lines, and I've had it on for about 30 to 40, anywhere from like, I've had it on for about 50 minutes. It's about 50 minutes. And I don't feel like it's accentuating any of my lines. Maybe my 11s it's accentuating, but besides that, not really anything. I'm debating if I want to do a wear test. I don't think that I want to do a wear test. Okay, so I am going to do a check-in. I have had this on for about 6, so I finished at like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've had it on for about 4 hours now. And I do feel like I'm not oily. I am dry to normal. And I feel like more oils have started to peek through, which powdering could totally fix. Yes, the ball. However, I feel like someone who is oily is not going to like this. It still looks as good as it did when I first applied it. There's nothing coming up. There's nothing that's moved or shifted or any of that. So I do think that it has a pretty decent wear. Like, as you can see, it's still on. It looks just as good as it did first applied. We're gonna ignore the lighting situation because it's now nighttime, but I still don't know how I feel about it. I don't think it's nothing special. I just don't think it's a bad foundation. I just don't find it to be like spectacular. I do like it though. I don't know, it's not a horrible foundation. It's just, I don't think that it's worth all the hype. I do think it's a beautiful foundation. I do think it looks nice on the skin. I do think it wears very well, because considering this is 4 hours. However, someone who is oily, they're not going to get a ton of time out of it. And the light is making it look more shiny than it is in real time, or real life, should I say. But yes, I do think if you were looking to buy it, I think that you'll be happy with it. I don't think you'll be disappointed if you were looking or intrigued by it. Now, if you're oily, I think you might be slightly disappointed in it. My son is touching everything. I think if you're oily, you might be disappointed in it. But with that being said, have a good evening. This is going to be my final check-in. So I wore it for about 4 hours. It's not the longest wear time, but it's something. So I'm going to leave this here. With that being said, that's all for today's video. I'm not going to tell you that I really truly think that you need something, because we don't. Like, we need food, we need water, we need like a house, gas for our car to get to and from work. But do we need makeup? No. So I'm not going to tell you to run and go spend your money on it. If you were looking at it and you have the money for it, I think it's a nice foundation. Again, I don't know how it would look on oily skin, because it is quite luminous, and I feel like you might get oily quick. But it's decent. Maybe if this is what you're looking for. I feel like it will wear down nicely, but I'll have to update you. Like I said, I will update on all new products that I test in a future video. I like to test them for a while, and then I can give a really good like rundown. So I like it. It's nice. It's a good foundation. I'm not pooping over it. I have other things in my collection that do similar, if not the same thing. I can't say they're cheaper, I can't say they're more expensive, but I do think it's nice for $44. 1 fluid ounce. I like the packaging of it because this is travel friendly. Not that I do a lot of traveling, but like doing other people's makeup, I like it because I can take this with me and I don't have to worry about it breaking. It's small, it's compact, so I can easily stick this in a travel makeup bag to travel to wherever I'm doing someone's makeup. I don't have to worry about breaking because it's flimsy enough that I don't have to worry about it. It's got enough air in here that I don't think it would explode. I like the packaging of it, that's for sure. I like the product. It looks nice. My skin does look nice. I'm wondering if I'm like indifferent because how glowy my skin is. I'm feeling like because see, once the sun stops directly shining on me, it looks so natural, like a satin, like a natural satin. So if you're into a natural satin, I don't feel like it's heavy. I don't feel like it's irritating my skin. I'm not gonna tell you to run out and go buy it, spend your money on it. I think it's nice. I do think it's good foundation. $44. Do I think it's necessarily worth it? I'm not gonna say yes or no either because like I said, this reminds me a lot of it. This one's just slightly matter. So do with that as you may. But that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed watching me do all of the Charlotte, using all my Charlotte Tilbury products. If you're not already, hit that subscribe button and become a member of my little family because I'd love to have you here. I upload 3 videos a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I shall catch you in the next one. Have a blessed day. Bye.